welcome back to another crochet YouTube video for a free pattern. Today we're going to make these adorable miniature witch hats. You put little treats in them, string them up, put some puffy paint on them for numbers, and it's like a Halloween advent calendar. So your kids will stop asking how many more days till Halloween. I mean, they're probably still gonna ask that, but it might work and they're gonna get candy out of it. It's fun. They're quick. They're easy. You're gonna love it. Let's get to it. Okay, now I'm going to grab that starting yarn tail and I'm going to pull it through the loop and towards me. And then I'm going to keep pulling on it to tighten that magic loop. Grab my yarn again and I'm going to slip stitch to the first double crochet. All right, and that's round 1 done. 6 stitches. On to round 2. We're going to start with a chain 2. Okay, we're going to double crochet 1 in the first stitch. Then we're going to double crochet 2 in the next stitch. This is going to increase our stitch count. Okay, that's 2 in one stitch. And then we're going to double crochet 1 in the next 2 stitches. That's 1. And here's 2. Okay, we're going to double crochet 2 in the next stitch, increasing our stitch count again. They can get a little tricky to work into at the end of the round. Okay, and that's our increase made. We've got 1 stitch left. We're going to double crochet 1 in that last stitch. And then we're going to slip stitch to the first stitch to join. All right, you should now have 8 stitches. That's row 2 done. On to round 3. Okay, chain 2. Double crochet 1 in that first stitch there. Okay, and then we're going to double crochet 2 in the next stitch to increase. Perfect. Increase made, and double crochet 2 in the next stitch 2 for a second increase. Okay, second increase made. Now we're going to double crochet 1 in the next 2 stitches. Okay, here's 1. And 2. All right, we're going to double crochet 2 in the next stitch. One more increase for this round. And then double crochet 2 in the next stitch 2. That's 4 increases for this round, so our stitch count is going to go up by 4. All right, we're going to double crochet 1 in that last stitch. There we go. We'll slip stitch to join to the first stitch. And you should now have 12 stitches. On to round 4. Okay, we're going to chain 2. Double crochet 1 in the next 2 stitches. There's 1. And 2. Double crochet 2 in the next stitch to increase. Perfect. And then double crochet 2 in the next stitch too. You've probably picked up on the pattern here, but we always increase in pairs for this pattern. And that's our second increase made. We're going to double crochet 1 in the next 4 stitches. 1, oh, sorry, I gotta reposition this here. Okay, 2, 3, and finally 4. Okay, double crochet 2 in the next stitch. And yep, you guessed it, double crochet 2 in the next stitch too. Okay, double crochet 1 in the last 2 stitches to finish off the round. There's 1. And 2. And we're going to slip stitch to join to the first stitch. You should now have 16 stitches. And we're on to round 5. Start with a chain 2. Double crochet 1 in the first 3 stitches. Here's 1. 2. And 3. We're going to double crochet 2 in the next stitch to increase. And we're going to double crochet 2 in the next stitch too. Now double crochet 1 in the next 6 stitches. Here's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Double crochet 2 in the next stitch. And double crochet 2 in the next stitch too. Double crochet 1 in the last 3 stitches to finish the round. 1, 2, 3. And slip stitch to join to the first stitch. You should now have 20 stitches. And we're on to round 6. Chain 2. Double crochet 1 in the first 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Double crochet 2 in the next stitch. And double crochet 2 in the next stitch too. Double crochet 1 in the next 8 stitches. I also have this pattern in written format on my website, 9inspired.com. If you've been eyeing that yarn bowl over in the corner, I'll put a link down in the description box. It's from KnitPicks. If you click on the link and make a purchase, I'll receive a small referral commission at no cost to you, so it's kind of a win-win. After this round, we've only got 2 more rounds to go. Okay, here's 8. We're going to double crochet 2 in the next stitch. And double crochet 2 in the next stitch too. And then double crochet 1 in the last 4 stitches. That's 1, here's 2, 3, and 4. We're going to slip stitch to join to the first stitch. You should now have 24 stitches. And we're on to round 7. This time we're only going to chain 1. And then we're going to half double crochet in the first stitch, working through that front loop only. Half double crochet 2 in the next stitch, again through that front loop only. And that's going to be the repeat for this pattern. Repeat half double crochet 1 in the next stitch, front loop only. And repeat half double crochet 2 in the next stitch, front loop only. So 1 and then 2, 1 and then 2 all the way around. Go ahead and pause the video and repeat for a total of 11 times. You'll end up with 36 stitches. And we're on to round 8. Chain 1, half double crochet in the first 2 stitches. We're back to working through both loops. And then half double crochet 2 in the next stitch. Okay, we're going to repeat that half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. That's 1. And there's 2. And then we're going to repeat the half double crochet 2 in the next stitch. That's the repeat. 2 half double crochets and then an increase. Repeat for a total of 11 times. You're going to end up with 48 stitches. Slip stitch to join, and then go ahead and chain 1. Then we're going to pull up on that loop And we're going to cut the loop at the top to fasten off our work. And we're going to pull on the tail to tighten that last chain stitch that we made there. Wrap your starting tail around 2 fingers and go ahead and make a double knot. This is going to make a little hanging loop for your hat. Pull it really tight. And then go ahead and weave in your ends. All right, now we're going to find our seam. See that diagonal line there? Flip the brim up. We're going to go ahead and sew a button onto the ridge that's created there from the row that we worked into the front loops only. Now it's ready. You can go ahead and pop a treat inside. And we'll use the space between the stitches to button it on the opposite side. And it can be a little tricky depending on how tight you crochet, but it'll get in there, I promise. So that button side is the front side. And now we're going to grab our puffy paint. And we're going to finish it off by adding a number. I chose to make 13 hats for my advent calendar, but you can make as many as you want.